My husband, David, and I often go camping to escape the chaos of everyday life. This time we decided to visit the infamous Blackwood Forest in the U.S., known for its breathtaking scenery and unsettling legends. To us it was just another weekend adventure. Nothing more, nothing less. The day went beautifully. We hiked through the dense woods, found a perfect spot for our tent, and settled in as the sun dipped below the horizon. The faint rustling of leaves and the cool night breeze were comforting at first. But as the night deepened, the peaceful atmosphere began to shift into something unexplainable. It was nearing midnight. The dim glow of our lantern cast long shadows across the inside of the tent. I lay awake, staring at the fabric of the tent as it swayed gently in the wind. Something felt off. There was a weight in the air, an eerie tension I couldn't shake. Then I heard it. A faint stretched-out sound. It almost resembled a voice, but it wasn't human, at least not entirely. It was low, hoarse, and seemed to be whispering my name. "David," I whispered, shaking him awake. His eyes darted open, alert. "Did you hear that?" I asked. He was about to answer when the sound came again, louder this time. It seemed to circle the tent, each whisper dragging out like nails on a chalkboard. David grabbed the flashlight and began unzipping the tent flap. "Wait," I hissed, but he ignored me. The soft sound of the zipper cutting through the silence made my heart pound. The beam of the flashlight cut through the darkness outside, and that's when we saw it. It was standing there, watching us. By a tree just a few feet away, was a figure unlike anything I'd ever seen. It was tall, impossibly so, with an unnatural slouch as if its body couldn't support its own weight. Its arms were unnervingly long, ending in claw-like hands that twitched faintly. The skin was ashen gray, almost translucent in the moonlight, but the face, oh God, the face was the worst part. It had hollow, empty sockets where eyes should have been. Yet those voids glowed faintly with an unnatural black sheen. David froze. "What the hell is that?" he murmured. Before I could answer, the creature tilted its head, slowly, like it was studying us. Then, without warning, it took a step forward. Its movements were jerky, almost robotic, as if it didn't fully understand how to move its own limbs. I clamped a hand over my mouth to stifle a scream. The creature suddenly broke into a quick, unnatural pace, circling the tent. Its heavy footsteps sounded like they were sinking into the earth, vibrating through the ground beneath us. The tent fabric quivered as it brushed past, and then it stopped. There was a deafening silence. Then the top of the tent caved in slightly, as if something massive had climbed on top. David bolted outside, clutching his knife, ready to defend us. But when he stepped out into the cold night air, the creature was gone. All that remained were deep claw marks gouged into the tree trunk nearby and massive, non-human footprints in the dirt. We didn't wait for morning. We packed what we could and left everything else behind. We never went back to Blackwood Forest. But here's the part that haunts me the most. Even after we returned home, I kept hearing it. That faint, hoarse whisper. My name. Late at night, when everything else is still, I can feel it somewhere out there waiting. I don't think we ever really escaped the Blackwood Forest.